Speaker, today I'm pleased to join my fellow members to announce that Ontario's Government for the People intend to grant members of the Sikh community the ability to ride motorcycle without a helmet. Last week, the members from Brampton South tabled a private member bill to grant this same exemption in recognition of Sikh motorcycles riders' civil rights and religious expressions. And talking about Brampton, Madam Speaker, I'd like to talk about and recognize my fellow friend from Brampton West, who is looking really wonderful. Someone that our Premier has described as an all-star. He has demonstrated a passion for working on the issues that are important for Brampton, be it contributing bill on insurance, helmet exemption as we heard him, or even being a champion of working towards a better health care. And I want to remind, in a timely and an appropriate manner. Back to the helmet exemption, Madam Speaker. Members of Sikh community have been calling for a helmet exemption for a turbaned Ontario Sikh motorcyclists for several years now, about 10. We promised to establish a helmet exemption for Sikh motorcyclists. We listened to Sikh community, and today I can say proudly we are taking action. Action to fulfill those promises intended to grant an exemption in the coming days. And I would like to take the help of fellow members. This is another great example of promise made, promise kept. Madam Speaker, we're not the first one. We heard it from our fellow members as well. Ontario law was brought in line with those Alberta since 2018, BC since 1999, Manitoba since 2000, where helmet exemption for Sikh motorcycle riders is already in place. The wearing of turban is an essential part of Sikh faith and identity. Being born in Punjab, I know how important it is. Exceptions for Sikhs have been successfully implemented not only in Canada, but in other countries as well. And a great example is United Kingdom. A leader in road safety has implemented it in 1976. But, Madam Speaker, I want to stress one more thing. Road safety remains our utmost priority. Our government also believes that individuals have personal accountability and responsibility with respect to their own well-being, but we do recognize civil rights and religious expressions. The Sikh community now has, I like to congratulate Sikh Motorcycle Club, and I want to say this, the Sikh community has now, they have to show that the exemption will not create any unsettling statistics. I'd like to stress one more thing, Madam Speaker. I have very little time, but I want to talk about new drivers. Most of the accidents happen because of the new drivers. And now with this exemption, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of riders come on board. And this is what I would like to advise them. Training is very important. And I'd like to talk about one of my good friend, I'll rather say my sister, Navdeep Gill, who is also sitting here. And I was introduced to the Sikh Motorcycle Club by Navdeep when we had a ride for Raja. And again, what we learned was he was wearing a helmet and he died while riding a motorcycle. So with this note, Madam Speaker, I believe training is extremely important. I would like to stress that Sikh Motorcycle Club to consider that as well. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
I return to the member from Brampton South for his remarks.